Hi, I'm Joel Clausen with the Scott Smith Realty Group, and today I'm joined by Amanda Pittman of Fischer Homes, and we are here in the Keller model, actually. Tell me a little bit about this. Is kind of your higher end or more higher end house?
Yep, you got it. So this is actually in our masterpiece collection. Fischer Homes has 4 collections in the single family kind of category. So this is going to be our third rung. So this type of home starts anywhere from the 400,000s all the way up to about 600,000, depending on what community in Indianapolis you're looking in. This one, if you were to build it in this community, it'd be in the mid 600s.
Okay. And you've got a little bit of everything. I mean, you kind of go for, it could be a first-time home buyer builder all the way up to, some really, really nice homes.
Yeah. So that's actually one of the things that I really love about Fischer Homes is that we have price points that can satisfy multiple types of budgets. So we have, as I said, 4 collections. The first one being Maple Street Collection, which is kind of structured for that first-time home buyer. A lot of those are coming from renting. Not always, but a lot of times that's where we see those buyers come from. And that's really to be able to get someone a new home, something that they're excited about. They can still customize it to a point, but it's not going to break the bank. And that's kind of anywhere from the low 200s to 300,000. And then we have our Designer Collection, which is just a step up from there. There's a little bit more opportunity for customization, some more upgraded design finishes with your tile in the bathrooms and in the kitchens and things like that. The homes are a little bit bigger, maybe have some more architectural features that we don't offer in our other collection. And that's really just the next move up buyer. And then our third collection, which is what we're in now, is Masterpiece. And so that's the first collection that we offer true customization, where we will submit prints to the architects and kind of change the floor plan a little bit based on a solution that a customer needs. So that's where we get into that semi-custom feel. And then Grand Estates is our last collection, which is anywhere from the 600,000s all the way up to $1 million, depending on, again, the community and the level of customization that you're doing. But those are really kind of the biggest competition with true custom is that Grand Estates collection.
This is kind of an easy process. I think some people are maybe intimidated by the process, but it's pretty easy, and that's what you're here for.
Yeah. So honestly, I think there's a misconception that a lot of people think that they're not able to build, or it's going to be a frustrating process, or whatever it is. But honestly, one of the things that we care about most is making sure the customer has a great experience from the time that they're looking to the time that they buy and to the time that they are going through construction and end up closing on their home. So we really try to hold your hand through the entire process, from sales to design to construction, so that they're taken care of all the way through the process.
And depending on when they come in, they can really, from the time even before the first shovels in the ground all the way up to the very end, can really be involved in the process, or they can kind of let the experts do their thing and bounce some ideas off each other. It's also not intimidating to actually buy or finance a home here with you guys.
Yeah, so we have so many great financing options, but just in general, we are trained as sales counselors to be able to truly figure out what our buyers are looking for. Honestly, we're just here to help. We want to listen to maybe some of the things that are causing them issues in their current home. Everyone has reasons that they're moving. Maybe they want something bigger. Maybe they don't have big enough closets. Maybe their kitchen is terrible. You never know what exactly it is, but we're kind of trained to figure out what those problems are so that we can find them a better situation. And then use creative financing or whatever else it is to be able to get them into the new home that they can be happy with.
And some of the things I think people think about is that this is an overwhelming process and that only certain percentage of people can do new builds. But this is really no different than a resale home or something that I as an agent would be showing. People can come in here, meet with you, and it's just like kind of going to an open house.
Exactly, yeah. So I think for any buyers that are maybe interested in new construction but feel a little bit intimidated, I would say just give us a chance. We have beautiful models, so if anything, you'll just get to see a home that is maybe different from one you've seen before and some really cool decorating ideas. But we're not here to intimidate anybody. We're just here to help and ask some questions if the customer allows us to just kind of get an idea of what they're looking for. I know whenever you're shopping for anything, whether it's a new car or new wardrobe or whatever it is, there's going to be people that are there to help you that maybe have a little bit more knowledge about all of the options and how we can kind of help solve that problem. So we're just here to help them figure that out. It's hard to actually be able to narrow everything that you're looking for into one option. And the thing is, when someone tells us, I want a 2-story family room, I want 4 bedrooms, I want an open concept kitchen, and they kind of have this list, we already know there's going to be 2 floor plans, maybe even just 1 that's going to be best for you. And we just can narrow it down really quickly by having great product knowledge and just listening to what the customer is looking for. So we really are able to save them a lot of time by listening to what they're saying and being able to advise them on, based on what you told me, I think this is going to be a great fit for you.
And that's what you're here for. You're
Exactly.
here to help them. Just like I'm here to help them.
Exactly.
And that's a relationship that you want to have with real estate agents as well. But,
Yep.
give us a chance, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Come in, see what we have to offer, and then, worst case scenario, you see a beautiful home.
Yeah, exactly. So one more thing I wanted to mention for those that may be a little bit intimidated by coming into a model home or just starting the process of new construction in general, we are very welcoming to you having a realtor kind of introduce you to that process. That's kind of one of the reasons that we're here today. Fischer Homes works really well with their realtor partners, and we appreciate that partnership a lot. So if you just want someone to kind of be your advocate and take you through to different model homes, we really appreciate being able to have another person to communicate with through that process. Whenever a realtor brings a client into us, we will communicate with the realtor and the client in whatever levels they want us to. So maybe you want us to communicate with the realtor a little bit more if that's what you feel more comfortable with. All it is just letting us know, and we're happy to kind of satisfy that for you.
And if people want to get a hold of Amanda, we'll put the link to her website below, and they can come and see this homes. And we appreciate you guys watching. I'm Joel Clausen with the Scott Smith Realty Group, and this is Amanda Pittman with Fischer Homes.